He was the architect of an era. From the smooth melodies of One Wish to the business empire of Raycon, Ray J has spent decades reinventing himself. But tonight, the man who always seemed to have a plan is facing a reality no one saw coming. The reports are chilling. A heart functioning at just 25%, a public claim of having only 3 weeks to live. This isn't just another headline in a tabloid. This is a desperate cry from a man who has lived 10 lifetimes in the span of one. Tonight, we go beyond the flashbulbs to uncover the tragic final disclosure of Ray J.
To understand where we are, we have to look at where he started. William Raymond Norwood Jr. didn't just walk into fame, he was born into it. As the younger brother of the legendary Brandy, Ray J carved out a niche that was uniquely his. He was the bad boy with a business mind. He transitioned from R&B stardom to reality TV dominance, and eventually to a tech mogul status that most artists only dream of. But behind the wait-a-minute swagger and the multi-million-dollar deals, the physical toll of a 24/7 lifestyle was beginning to mount. For years, Ray J has been the ultimate disruptor, but you can't disrupt biology.
The news broke like a thunderclap. Sources close to the singer began leaking details of a medical emergency that sounds like a nightmare. Ray J reportedly underwent a series of cardiovascular tests after experiencing severe fatigue and shortness of breath. The diagnosis? A severely reduced ejection fraction. In medical terms, 25% heart function is the threshold for end-stage heart failure. But it was Ray J's own words that sent the internet into a tailspin. He allegedly posted, then quickly deleted, a message stating he had only 3 weeks to live. The industry stood still. Was this a moment of extreme vulnerability or a terrifyingly accurate prognosis from his doctors?
We've seen the screenshots. We've seen the medical charts shared in moments of panic. Insiders suggest that the stress of several ongoing legal battles, combined with a grueling work schedule, led to a systemic collapse. He hasn't slept in years, one source claimed. The evidence points to a condition known as cardiomyopathy, potentially exacerbated by severe stress and exhaustion. Fans have pointed to his recent public appearances, where his usual high energy seemed replaced by a visible, heavy lethargy. The digital paper trail is a map of a man reaching his breaking point, documented in real time for millions to see. The R&B community is reeling. His sister Brandy has remained largely silent, though sources say she is devastated and focused on his care. Colleagues from across the music spectrum have taken to social media to offer prayers. But there is also a darker undertone to the reaction. Critics are questioning if the industry itself is to blame. How does a 43-year-old man reach the point of heart failure? The grind culture that Ray J championed is now being scrutinized. Is the price of being a mogul your very life? The silence from some of his former business associates is deafening, while his fan base is organizing worldwide prayer vigils. The implications of this disclosure are massive. If these reports are accurate, we are looking at the potential loss of a cultural titan. But beyond the tragedy, this situation highlights a growing crisis in the entertainment world, the neglect of health in pursuit of the next big deal. Ray J's situation is a wake-up call for the R&B community and beyond. It forces us to ask, when do we stop being fans and start being concerned for the human being behind the persona? The legal and financial fallout of his business empire is secondary to the fight for his life currently happening behind hospital doors. As we wait for further updates, one thing is certain: Ray J has already left an indelible mark on the world. Whether he's fighting for his life or facing a long road to recovery, the legacy of the One Wish singer is secure. But we hope that this disclosure isn't a final goodbye, but rather a final turning point toward healing. We will keep you updated as more information emerges. For now, we respect the family's privacy and hold on to the hope that the man who beat the odds so many times before can do it one more time. This has been a Fame Fallout Deep Dive. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest on this developing story.